How's it going, everybody? This is Mike, Mr. Tiny Timmons, and I'm back again with an all-new episode of Tiny Home Tuesday. Where on Tuesdays, I showcase a particular park model tiny home coming in at 399 square feet that we have available right here at Recreational Resort Cottages. And this Tuesday, I'm bringing to you the Bayview Revisited. I am back again with an all-new episode of Tiny Home Tuesday, and yes, I am back with a banger by the name of the Bayview Revisited. For my OG subscribers, you may be familiar with the Bayview Reimagined model. Well, this model is us taking a little take on that and adding a little bit more razzle-dazzle with the Bayview Revisited. So we had to come back around and do it one more time because it was such a phenomenal hit from the beginning. And this home, like no other, is going to have the curb appeal. But before we get into curb appeal, let's get into the real deal, the price, right up front. And it's going to be 11 feet wide, 43 feet long, and that's going to include the 10-foot front porch, and it's on sale today for $104K. Now that's $104K while supplies last, and that's going to include everything you see besides furniture and decor. Now let's get back to the curb appeal. That's what you come here to Recreational Resort Cottages and Mr. Tiny for. And the Bayview Revisited is checking that box with a mile in length. And that's starting here from the outside. You're going to see the lapped James Hardy siding in a knitting needles color. The trim around the home is going to be in snowy mount. We have the metal roof in black, and then of course you're going to see the cedar accents on this particular home. That's going to have it on the front porch bump out, as well as the porch post, tops of your railing, and the new accent right there in your craftsman bases, as well as your crow's feet. So with that said, we're adding a little pop here and there, but this home is going to have tons of curb appeal, even down to the continuous eave running from the front of the 10-foot porch all the way to the end of the home. Just little things that other people overlook, but Mr. Tiny does it. So, hope you're enjoying this video tour so far. Go ahead and follow me up onto the front porch, and you'll see with 10 feet of exterior living space, you have tons of outdoor living area to enjoy. Whether you're putting a couple chairs out here, a swing, with the railing, I love the contrast from the black metal railing to the cedar tops, adds that character there. Then also you'll see we have a ceiling fan centered with 4 can lights. The showstopper, in my opinion, is the fact that the front wall bump out is going to be finished in the cedar. Your door is going to be centered, they're painted in black magic, and then we've added the trapezoid windows up front, just to add some contrast with the slim vertical windows outside of the bump out. So this whole front wall has tons of eye candy for you and anyone enjoying this tiny home to walk into. So, did I say walk into? Go ahead and follow me inside the Bayview Revisited so you can see how amazing this tiny home is. And now we're on the interior of the Bayview Revisited, and this is a place you're going to want to revisit again and again if it's not your primary residence. So with that said, here, as soon as you enter the front door, which is centrally located, you'll see that you have tons of space there with that bump out, that as soon as you walk in, you're going to be greeted with the living area. In this particular model, we chose not to do any built-in entertainment center or anything of the such, to allow you to be creative and allow your juices to flow with the decor that you want to place in the home. So down low, you can see you have tons of space to put a TV console, entertainment center, interior fireplace, whatever you want. And you have the space here that you can go ahead and put your TV as well. We have a clear story window about halfway up the wall, Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, I hear you all the time in the comments, what about if I don't want all the windows? Well, if we put them in, don't you believe that we could not put them in? With that said, you have that option here. So if you don't want that here and you want a bigger space to add a TV, you can do that as well. Let's take it up a little higher, and you'll see that we have two more clear story windows bringing in natural light. And you need some natural light when you look up top and you see that we've added a full-length air hockey table in the ceiling of your tiny home. I'm just playing. It's a tray ceiling, but it is finished with the shiplap accent, and it is huge. So tons of character there, and just a showstopper and a eye catcher when you walk into this home. And of course, we have the black Duffy ceiling fan there inside of that tray, just adding a little bit more curb appeal. And like we talked about earlier on the exterior, you've got your slim windows on each side, 36-inch blinds and glass front door centered, and then we have the trapezoid windows up above that. Now, if we take it on the opposite side, you'll see right here, we have a wall here where you have a little bit more flexibility. What's cool is we've made this revisited model a little bit more functional. Just like I said a second ago, you can put your TV over there, or if you were paying attention, you could also put your couch on that wall and put your TV on this wall. And you can also do the opposite, just as we've done so right here, showing a very small couch here. And then of course you can put your TV across, or this could be your TV wall. So you've got some flexibility here with having this floor plan and the way that it is laid out. But what we've continued to do is add the clear story windows on either side, bringing in that light. And then of course we have the 30 by 68 picture windows down low for you to add additional space. So you have enough room, you can extend this area as well if you prefer. Now, let's keep it going. We'll make our way over here to the dining area. And in the dining area, you'll see that we have an island on wheels. Does have a cabinet and drawer in there for additional storage, some overhang on each side so you can add some stools. We've continued with those 30 and 68 picture windows. So 30 by 68 there, adding tons of width and length and dimension. And just adds and makes this 399 square feet feel so much larger. Also, let's get a great look of the hutch area. And it's not just any hutch, it is a wraparound hutch that is going to have the Calcutta countertop there for you, the Nantucket white cabinets down below, nickel bar pools. We've chosen to add the hex cement backsplash right there. That cement color pairs perfectly with the Calcutta marble countertop there. And then of course we take it up with the additional cabinets, and then we finish out the top of the soffit. While we're at it, I said earlier, this model has a split loft. Get a great look of that loft railing there with the rebar as your rails, and then the black accent that we've chosen to go with to bring a little bit more color pop and play off of the items in here, such as the ceiling fans, so on and so forth. So I think that makes a great eye appeal whenever you walk in. And if you have all of this wraparound countertop here, tons of storage, it doesn't stop there, because right across, this is where you're going to have the main side, the appliance side of the kitchen, where you have even more cabinetry down low as well as up top. The soffit is finished out here, which is great because we were able to add a can light there. So you have some light just shining down there on top of your one basin, stainless steel farm sink, detachable sprayer, window there as well. We did add an 18 cubic foot dishwasher in this model in stainless steel to, of course, match your farm sink as well as the other appliances. And again, just looking at that cement backsplash in the hexagon pattern, it flows perfectly with your appliances as well. We have the smooth top oven. We have the convection style that does also have the air fry option. Yes. And then the stainless fridge, standard style, freezer up top, fridge down below. We'll take it back a little bit further, and you'll see that you do have the prepped space for a stackable wash machine and dryer. So it is for a compact stackable. It's about 24 inches in width would be the actual unit size. So people ask that all the time, so I'll relate. Then we can take it into the bathroom area here, where you're going to see in this particular bathroom, you have tons of space. You're going to have tons of countertop space wrapping around your drawer bank down below, and not only one bank, you get two. So 6 drawers total. Also, additional cabinetry up top. You have that, and then directly across, you're going to have a 48-inch tile shower. And we've chosen to add the Carrara marble tile in this shower in a vertical pattern. We have the soap dishes in the corner here as well, and the detachable sprayer for your shower. So you have the detachable shower head there for you. Works great, so you can make sure you can clean all your crevices. We'll keep it moving here. And let's take it back to the primary suite. And in the primary suite, things are so sweet because look at the flooring. Since we get a good look at it in here, since there's no bed in here currently, this is a great option. This stock oak flooring looks tremendous, especially paired when you have white trim. It makes it really pop. And with having hard surface flooring going throughout, it's great ease of cleanliness. And also in this bedroom space, you can go up to a queen size bed. So fun fact there, we have the vertical windows on each side. We only took them about halfway down the wall to allow adequate space below that to add the nightstands. If you wanted to include that option, have a window here off the rear wall, bringing in some more light. You have your built-ins here also. 3 drawers down low. We went ahead and stained the top of the dresser in the hickory stain just to add some color pop and some pizzazz. Of course, outlet there so you can plug in any items that you need. We have the barn doors here, and you'll see on each side you're going to have some adequate hanging space as well as storage space down below. Very easy to open and close, and of course what I love is it does not swing into your bed area. Now, this is one bed area, the primary, but you could also have more up top. But let's go ahead and get a good look of this loft staircase. It is the open riser stairs in black stain. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I like the way that's looking. You've asked for handrails, so we put that on there as well. And then what I also like is you'll see that we have the open rails on one side, and then you have the private loft on the opposite. I love that. That's what I call the teenage suite, because they like to say, stay out of my business. Why you watching me? We got you taken care of no matter your age. So go ahead and follow me up so you can see how much space you have to accommodate. And now we're in the split loft, specifically the rear loft of the Bayview Revisited. And you'll see this is why I love this particular model so much. Is not only the flexibility of the lower level of the floor plan, but when you come upstairs to the loft, you get basically 2 lofts in one, with it being split and also choosing the privacy wall option. Like here in the rear loft, you have complete isolation and separation from the rest of the home. So this works great if you're wanting to have a private sleeping space, or if you want to keep that out of sight, out of mind storage area. This would be the catch-all right here on the back. But you'll see even here in this rear loft, you have clear stories on each side, bringing in the natural light as well as ventilation. Here off the back side, we have the cut back, which provides some depth and dimension to kind of spice it up as well. You'll see the flooring is hard surface, outlets all the way around, including a TV jack. And then we've even added the third mini split AC and heat system. 2, a lot of times, will suffice, but just having that separated designated space here in the back, we want to make sure that we can get that temped and cooled and heated when need be. So it's better to have it than do without it in a worst case scenario. Now, that's what we say about the back side. Let's take it to the front side of the split loft. And with that, you'll see more of an open concept. Tons of open natural light. With not having the private wall, you'll see that we have the rebar rails, which adds that open feel. And again, you can sleep in that space. You could use that as an office area as well, same as the rear, or you could simply have that as an open lounge. I've seen it all with clients who have purchased from me and sat there and set it up afterwards. They love the split loft concept. And the greater thing is, from the split loft side, on the front side, you get the amazing view of the main level of the home. And with that main level view, you're going to see how far 399 square feet can go. tons of open airiness, natural light, and with the tall 10-foot ceilings, ooh, tons of space for you in this particular home, and you get all of that with the front view there on the front side of the split loft. Now, with that isn't everything you need in a tiny home, I don't know what is. So I hope you enjoyed the video tour here of this Bayview Revisited. If you did, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, please, and let me know that you enjoyed the video tour. Also, one more time, I'll tell you, this home is 11 feet wide. It is going to be 43 feet long, and that includes the 10-foot front porch, and it's on sale today for $104K. If you enjoyed the $104K price tag, there's some options in that get it to that price. So with that said, run down to the comment section and let me know what your favorite option was in this home. Was it having that front porch? Was it the cedar accents? Was it the elevated sidewalls creating that flat ceiling? Was it the air hockey table on the ceiling in the living room? Whew. Y'all let me know which one it was down low so I can keep that coming in the future videos. And also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. I greatly appreciate it. You join the family every time someone hits that subscribe button. If you're interested in purchasing the Bayview Revisited or any other model that I showcased, you can run on over to Instagram or TikTok right now at the Mr. Tiny, at TheMrTiny. And you can connect with I anytime. I'm selling the Bayview Revisited as well as hundreds of other models directly off of my Instagram or TikTok. For those of you that say you don't want to hear all the yip yapping of a 15-minute tiny home tour like I do here on YouTube, you can run on over to Instagram or TikTok and see the 2-minute tour. So for your attention span, I have that for you as well. But for those of you that need an in-depth tour and want to know the ins and outs and have some humor as well, YouTube is where you will find me with these videos each and every week. So I greatly appreciate you for watching again on this Tiny Home Tuesday, and I'll see you next Tiny Home Tuesday.